So in this video we'll be covering the questions from 81 up to 100. 81, the answer is D. We are covering this 16th vision prelims mock. So 81, neither 1 nor 2 is correct, and this is regarding the State of Rhino 2023 report, which was released recently. So the first statement is not correct because every September the International Rhino Foundation publishes its signature report, the State of Rhino, and this covers the population and trends, and as well as the challenges in the development for the five surviving rhino species in Asia and Africa. So, which organization is this? This is IRF, that is International Rhino Foundation, and it publishes its report, The State of Rhino. Okay, first thing is that. Now, secondly, there are five species of rhino. They are the black rhino, greater one horn rhino, Javan rhino, Sumatran rhino, and white rhino. And out of them, three rhino species are found in Asia, which are namely Sumatran rhino, Javan rhino, and great one-hand rhino. And the species of rhinos which are critically endangered, they are the black one, the Javan one, and the Sumatran one. Okay. Then about India's rhino, we know that India rhino is one of the largest of all the rhinos and is confined to Assam, the northeast part, Uttar Pradesh also, and it is classified as vulnerable. So India's rhino is not critically endangered. The black, Javan, and Sumatran, they are critically endangered. Indian rhino is vulnerable. Coming to question number 82. The answer is A, that is Chhattisgarh. So, this Bhomra Dev Wildlife Sanctuary has been designated as the Tiger Reserve recently where? Okay, so this is a current affair based question. So, it is in Chhattisgarh. So, up to date, there are 54 tiger reserves, and the last one to get the status was Guru Ghasidas Tiger Guru Ghasidas National Park and Tamor Pingla Wildlife Sanctuary, which was located in Chhattisgarh. And recently, Chhattisgarh State Wildlife Board has rejected the anti-CA recommendation to assign Bhomra Dev Wildlife Sanctuary as the status of tiger reserve. So there are up to date 54 tiger reserves. Okay. Now come to question number 83. The answer is D. So none of them are correct. This is with regard to the forest cover in India. Now this is also current affair based question. Uh, So area wise, Madhya Pradesh has the largest forest cover in the country, which is followed by Arunachal Pradesh. One thing this you have to keep it in your rote memory. Then in terms of forest cover as a percentage of total geographical area, the first top 5 states are Mizoram. This you have to keep in mind. Mizoram, after Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh comes. Okay. So in terms of total forest cover as a percentage of total geographical area, this is Mizoram, and the largest forest area, it is Madhya Pradesh. Then India ranks third globally with respect to the net gain in average annual forest area between 2010 and 20. So India is ranking third. So all these statements are incorrect. Come to question number 84. 84, the answer is C. So both 1 and 2 are correct. Now this is regarding the International Organization of Legal Metrology certificates. So an OIML pattern approved certificate is mandatory to sell a weight or measure in international market, and India is a member of OIML. So why is this in question asked? Because India has become the 13th country in the world that can issue OIML certificate. That's why you have to know about this. And this an OIML pattern, this approval certificate is mandatory to sell a weight or measure in the international market, which the Department of Consumer Affairs can now issue. So what is important is that this OIML pattern approval certificate can be issued by the Department of Consumer Affairs, as India has become the 13th country in the world which can issue OIML certificate. And this OIML stands for International Organization of Legal Metrology. So this is an international standard setting body. So India became a member of OIML in 1956. It was in 1956 only that it became a member, and in the same year India signed the Metric Convention. But now the thing is that India can issue also this certificates, and the department which is concerned is Department of Consumer Affairs can issue specifically. Now these certificates, they deal with instruments like digital balance, clinical thermometers, etc. Then question number 85, the answer is A. So it says both the statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation of 1. Now this is regarding the Norwegian coast at the latitudes of 60 degree to 70 degree is ice free throughout the year, and this is why, because of the NAD, that is the North Atlantic Drift, is a warm current. This is correct. So question number 86. The answer is A. So only 1 is correct. This is regarding the discontinuity, and so Moho, this represents a significant boundary which separates the Earth's outermost layer, which is known as crust from the mantle. So this Mohorovic discontinuity, it separates crust from the mantle. Then Gutenberg discontinuity marks the boundary between the two major portions of the Earth's mantle, the upper mantle and the lower mantle. So Gutenberg is for the mantle only, upper mantle and lower mantle. The topmost one is Moho's discontinuity. And then we have the Lehman discontinuity. Um, so this is found near the boundary between the Earth's outer core and the inner core. So Lehman you can associate with legman. Leg is in the downward, so legman discontinuity, it will deal with the Earth's outer core and the inner core. Okay, because it is deep inside and it is in the downward direction. Then we have this one, Mohos, that is a very well known. It separates the crust from the mantle, and in between we have the Gutenberg, which separates the two major portions of the earth, the mantle and the lower mantle. So Gutenberg is in mantle itself. So this is the diagram which says. So this is the Lehman, this is the Guten, and this is the Mohr discontinuity. Okay. So here we have Moho, upper and lower mantle, no. Lehman, inner and outer core. Only this one is correct. Okay. And this is not, this is static oriented. Then come to question number 87. The answer is B. So in this is in context of fluvial erosion. River capture will occur when one river has a higher discharge and eroding power than the other. Okay. So what is river capture? This is also known as stream piracy, and it occurs when one river or a stream, it diverts the flow of another river, causing it to change its course and drainage pattern. So river capture, it occurs when one river has a higher discharge and erosional power than the another. The more the erosive river can gradually wear away the landscape, creating a path through which it can divert the flow of the weaker river. Okay. So in kind of fluvial erosion, the river which has a higher discharge has higher eroding power than the other. This is correct, and this leads to river capture or stream capture. Then come to 88. The answer is C. So all the three are correct in this one. It says of the 5 Lagrange's point, the Earth's Sun system is currently home to the solar and heliospheric observatory satellite. Then Aditya L1 is the first space-based Indian mission to study the sun. This is correct. And Aditya L1, it has 7 payloads, all developed indigenously by ISRO and National Research Laboratories. So all these three are correct. And this Aditya L1 will be placed in the Lagrange point L1. There are 5 Lagrange's point as such. Okay. And this L1 point of the Earth Sun system, it provides an uninterrupted view of the sun and is currently home to the solar and heliospheric observatory satellite SOHO. Then 89, the answer is B. So the decreasing order we have to find out. uh, Eon is the largest division of geological time span and it spans to hundred and millions to billions of years. Then era. Era is the second largest division, and this is after eon comes era, then a period. It is a subdivision of era. Then epoch is an even smaller division of time within a period. Then we have age. So if we go by this, the first one will be eon, then eon less than eon will be era, then less than era it will be period, and less than period it will be epoch. Epoch is a division of period. Okay. Then question number 90, the answer is A. So only one is correct. So one is correctly matched, that is Scarborough Shoal is in South China Sea. Again, it's a map work. You can do the map work in this or identify the places in the map so that it stays in your memory for a longer time. Then Scarborough Shoal, this is Asia's most contested maritime feature, and it is a flashpoint for diplomatic flare-ups and over sovereignty and fishing rights. It's an atoll administered by China and is located in the South China Sea. Now, this South China Sea is a disputed territory. It is claimed by the Philippines also and People Republic of China also. Okay. So Scarborough Shoal it is in South China Sea. Then Ismail Sea Commercial Port. It is located in the Black Sea in Ukraine. Then it is in news as the Russian drones, the Mang damage and the Ismail port infrastructure. So where is this Ismail port? This is in Ukraine. It is located in the Black Sea of Ukraine. Then we come to Al Haus. This is a province in Moroccan economic region of Marrakesh Safi. And this area was hit with an earthquake of magnitude 6.9. Okay. Then come question number 91. The answer is D. So this is regarding the oceanic distribution of temperature, and regarding this what is related with thermocline it is asking. Okay. So the boundary from where there is a rapid decrease in temperature is known as thermocline, and this boundary usually begins around 100 to 400 meter below the sea surface, and about 90% of the total volume of water is found below the thermocline in deep ocean. Okay, because here the water is also getting compressed, and here the temperature approaches 0 degrees Celsius. Then this thermocline is roughly 500 to 1000 meter thick. So in this figure you can see there is fall in temperature and approx from 100 to 400 meters. After this we have the thermocline which extends up to roughly 500 to 1000 meter, and here the temperature dips to around 0 degrees Celsius, and below this thermocline we have the third layer, and here this layer is very cold, which extends up to the deep ocean level. Okay, now the rate of the surface water of the ocean is about 27 degrees Celsius, and the rate of decrease of temperature with increasing latitude is generally 0.5 degree Celsius per latitude. So there is decrease in temperature with increasing latitude, and that is 0.5 degree per latitude. Then comes question number 92. The answer is B. So only two are correct. The Pichavaram, this is located not in Andhra Pradesh but it is in Tamil Nadu. Then Bhitar Karnika, it is in Odisha, and Ratnagiri is also in Ratnagiri, I think it is in Karnataka. So Bhitar Karnika mangroves, this is the second largest mangroves in Odisha. Okay, so this is correctly matched. Bhitar Karnika in Odisha. Then Pichavaram is in Tamil Nadu. It is near Chidambaram in Tamil Nadu. Then we have Ratnagiri in Maharashtra. Ratnagiri is famous for the mangroves there. And then Baratang Island mangroves. It is in Great Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So one thing you are able to see that this vision is giving a lot of map based questions. The intent over here is that you practice a lots of map in terms of geography, because recently UPSC has changed its trend and it is asking a lot of map based questions. So the preparation should also be in that fashion only. Ratnagiri, this is also in Maharashtra. Baratang, this is in Andaman Nicobar, and Pichavaram, this is near Chidambaram in Andhra Pradesh. Then question number 93. The answer is B. So only two are correct, and this is regarding the seaweed. So more than 95% of the seaweed harvested for human consumption is cultivated. This is correct. Then the seaweeds do not require fertilizer, pesticides, fresh water and land. This is also correct. Then India's first multi-purpose seaweed park will be established in Lakshadweep is incorrect. This question is in question has been asked because recently the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal and Husbandry Trading, they have laid the foundation stone for a multi-purpose seaweed park in Tamil Nadu. Okay, this is important. Where they have laid this foundation stone for the seaweed park, it is in Tamil Nadu. So that's why this question is being asked. So this is current oriented. Now question number 94. The answer is A. So both the statements 1 and 2 are correct. So this is regarding the offshore vortices on the west coast. It brings heavy rainfall to the west coast during the monsoon season. So, if we have the offshore vortices, it will be related with heavy monsoon rainfall in the west coast. Then the vortices are formed due to the inability of monsoon winds to climb over the western ghats. Okay. So we know that the west coast is having orographic barrier that is in the form of western ghats, and they are oriented in north-south direction, approximately 1000 kilometer in length and 2200 in breadth. Now, when the monsoon strike the mountains, on many occasions they do not have the enough energy to climb over the western ghats, and as such they tend to be deflected around the mountains, and return current forms the offshore vortex. Okay, and these vortices, they are responsible for occurrence of heavy to very heavy rainfall over the west coast during the monsoon season. So this heavy rainfall is because of the occurrence of heavy um, vortex of offshore vortex. Then we have 95. The answer is D. So this is in case of land formation, uvalas, stolines, polias. These are in karst topography, where we have the limestone region, and in this region the um, erosion activity by the underground rivers, it takes place, and various kind of landforms feature forms like uvalas, stolines, polias. These are the holes, sinking holes. Then question number 96, the answer is C. So regarding the Eastern Ghats, they have given an uncomfortable an unconformity is a break in time in an otherwise continuous rock record. In this context, the Epeirian unconformity, which creates a million-year gap in India's geological history, is located in Eastern Ghats. Now, this kind of question UPSC is hardly going to ask. Okay, just have an idea. Go through this. That where is this Eparchian unconformity? It is in Tirumala Hills in the Eastern Ghats, and it is the discontinuity. Then question number 97, the answer is C. So this 2 and 3 are not correct. So the sun is vertically overhead at the equator only on 2 days each year. And these are usually 21st March and 21st September. Then statement 2. The longest day in the northern and southern hemisphere falls on the 22nd of December and 21st of June in summer solstice respectively. So it says after the March equinox, this 21st June, this is known as the June or summer solstice, when the northern hemisphere will have the longest day and shortest night, when it will be 21st June in the northern hemisphere and 22nd December in the southern hemisphere. That is Tropic of Capricorn, the longest days. This is known as winter solstice. So summer solstice, March equinox, or the summer solstice is on 21st of June, the longest day, and in south it will be on 22nd of December, the winter solstice. And yes, the tropics mark the limit of the overhead sun, beyond which the sun is never overhead at any time of the year. This is correct. Then come to question number 98. The answer is D. So neither one nor two is correct. And this is a current affair based question. It says Santiniketan has been designated as the 41st UNESCO World Heritage Site of India. So Santiniketan 41st. So Santiniketan 41st UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now this is the third World Heritage Site of West Bengal after Sundarban National Park and Darjeeling Mountain Railways. So even Darjeeling and Sundarban National Park, they are UNESCO World Heritage. Then, along with Rabindranath Tagore, Surendranath Kar, Nanalal Bose, Patrick, and Arthur Geddes, they played a key role in shaping it. Then, indigenous architecture style, it veered away from the prevalent Baroque arts, Roman and Greek classicism, but combined with flamboyant French and Italian Renaissance and European modernism. Okay, so it has a indigenous architecture style. It has European modernism. Then come to question number 99. The answer is D. That is Tripura. So Kokro Bok language was in use and it is spoken in Tripura. So many people were detained in Tripura during a 12-hour statewide strike. This was called by the Tripura Student Federation to press for the introduction of Roman script of Kokbo Prog, the state's indigenous lingua franca. And Daulat Ahmad wrote the first Kokrobok Baroque grammar. Then come to 100th question. The answer is A. So its answer will be, so the GOI has come up with a new set of national awards in field of science, technology and innovation, and this is known as Rashtriya Vigyan Purushkar. So Vigyan, to recognize distinguished contributions made in field of science and technology. No. Vigyan Yuva, this is correct. Vigyan Yuva Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award to recognize young scientists up to the age of 45 years who made an exceptional contribution in any field of science and tech. In any field of science and tech. So, a Vigyan Team Award is given to a team comprising of 3 or more scientists, researchers, etc., who have made an exceptional contribution working in a team in the field of science and technology. Okay. Then Vigyan Ratna Award, this will recognize the lifetime achievements and contributions made in any field of science and technology. Then Vigyan Shri Award, this will recognize distinguished contributions in any field of science and technology. Okay, this is Vigyan Shri Award. Ratna will be for lifetime, Shri will be for distinguished contribution, team will be for collaborative efforts. Okay, and Yuva Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, this will recognize and encourage scientists up to the age of 45 years who have made exceptional contributions in the field of science and technologies. So the government of India has come out with a new set of national awards in respect of science and technology innovation, and this is known as Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar. What is this known as? Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar. So that's all for this entire MCQ. So this solves the 16th in the series of this Vision Prelims IAS. Okay. So stay tuned, and that's for today. Good night, guys.